Okay, so today's video is about bed preparation and direct seeding of beetroot. So basically I probably do the same bed preparation for most crops. I would always look at the rotation and see what crop had been in previously, or if I had a green manure in the winter before. I didn't have a green manure in this bed last winter, there was a crop in it, so I have added some mushroom compost. Again, beetroot, I mean, they're not that fussy, but they do like a relatively fertile soil and they like it to be well drained. So you can see here, this is the mushroom compost. It's completely broken down and it worked in really easily into the soil. Now I did go through, once I layered the mushroom compost, I probably put a barrow per 3 meters, 4 meters of the bed. And then I went over with the rotavator, so you can see it's quite smooth here now. And then what I did was I just put a light layer of seaweed dust, so you can probably see the seaweed dust here. You can just see a really fine layer of the seaweed dust. And then before I mark the rows, I'll just gently work in the seaweed dust on top of the bed like that. So that's pretty much it for the bed prep. And then what I'll do for beetroot, usually I make the drills about 1.5 centimetre deep, and then I'll direct sow the beetroot in it. So first of all, I'll just show you again. I use my row marker, so I'll come along. I normally do 4 rows to the bed, and I'll just make it just like that. And once that's done the whole way down, then I will direct seed. So with beetroot, the seeds can be multi-germ or mono-germ. So if they're multi-germ, it's really like a little cluster of seeds. So if you're sowing multi-germ variety, for example, this Chioggia beet is a multi-germ, I would drop the seeds every like 2.5 centimeters, which is about an inch, but you need to thin to 1 if multiple seedlings come up in that space. So that's normally the way you do it. You just thin, so then you'd have 1 every 2.5 centimeters. And then what you can do is you can thin as you harvest. So ideally, depending on if you want baby beets, you could harvest every second one and then let the other ones grow on into a main crop. Or if you were just growing a main crop and you wanted really big roots, you would thin to the end result of being about 4 inches apart in the row. So again, what I do then is I would just direct seed, and I would try and drop a seed every inch. Obviously you're not going to be that particular going along a row, and then I will just come back and I'll rake it over, so they're 1.5 centimeters down in the soil, and then I just brush over the soil on top. Now because it hasn't been raining that much and there's no rain forecast, I will water with the hose. I'll bring out the hose and I'll give it a quick water after I've seeded. And just a little tiny bit on the varieties that I grow. I have 2 just basic red beetroot, the bog standard varieties or type of beetroot, but the varieties I grow would be Pablo and Boro, and they just produce really nice roots. There's also golden beetroot, which I grow some of those, and I have a variety called Alvaro Mono, which again is a monogerm, so it's just 1 seed in each little seed. It's not multi-germ. And there's also the Chioggia beetroot, which give a nice, when you cut the Chioggia, it has like concentric circles, so they're kind of pinky and white inside. So again, beetroot, it's part of the Chenopodiaceae family, so same family as spinach and chard. You can slot it in anywhere in the rotation really. It's not that, there's not a huge amount of pests and diseases that affect it. Probably slugs would be the main one when they're small seedlings. So again, it's a crop that you can slot in different spots within your rotation. So that's just the basics on beetroot. And again, just to say that I grew my first sowing, I sowed the first sowing in the polytunnel in March, and then I'll do 2 rows out here now, which is the 2nd week in May, and then I'll do my final sowing in June, and that will be my storage beetroot for over winter. So again, you can direct seed as soon as the soil is warm enough outside, but for me, like March, some people can do it and have success, but I would say in Ireland, April is a better time to direct seed outside from April onwards. And if you made 3 different sowings, that should get you through the whole year.